So we're going to take a look at our classic pantry design and just check out different ways we can customize that border and the text. We're going to go over here, start out going to our Pantry Doors page. You may have already landed there, and you see here we've got some information about our pantry doors, and then we show our top sellers here. And if we click, we've got our classic pantry right here. If we click on it, it takes you to the page, and you've got your button here to customize and buy. And so by default, we bring in the most common pantry door size. And right here in step one, we can choose a single or a pair. And then we are not going to choose an element for this design. If we wanted to, we could preview it right here. But we want to just keep it in this classic look with this border and the word pantry. And so we'll go to the next step. And then this is where we can select different borders. You can keep that classic look, but you've got all these options. And so there are some that are more ornate. You've got a very popular grape ivy border here. Ultra border is a little bit more contemporary looking. And so just going back up here, let's say I want to do this concave overlap. That's kind of a classic look. And then we move on to our next step. And again, you can choose the different kinds of text that you want to see on your door. But in this case, we're going to keep it a straight versus an arched looking text. And then we just want to see what different fonts look like. And so here's the font styles that we've got that are straight across versus arched. And so it's fun to just take a look and preview what the different ones will look like. Far and away, the most popular is our capitals, but Harrington is also popular. And let's see, Parisian is also popular. So we're going to select capitals and then move on to the next step where we select our wood material. And you can see here what they look like in their natural unfinished state. You've got alder clear and Doug fir, hickory, mahogany. You've got all these choices, and it's so fun to be able to see what it's going to look like. So we're going to go back and let's say we're going to do Doug fir. That's very popular. It's the one you want to choose if you just need a stained look. If you're trying to match cabinetry, then you'd choose whatever cabinet material you've got, and you would stain them to match. So we're going to choose Doug fir. It's the most economical natural finish wood. And so now we go on to select our width. And so we can customize it this way, and then our height, we'll leave it at 80 inches. That's the most common size. And then here's where you select whether you need to get a slab or a pre-hung door. A slab door looks exactly like that. You're going to hang it in your existing jamb. Usually common for remodels, you're leaving the jamb there. If you've got new construction, most likely you'll need to get your pre-hung door in the jamb. And so what's fun about our tool is you get to preview and select even what your hinge finish will be to coordinate with your doorknobs and your fixtures in your kitchen. And so in this case, probably the most common is satin nickel. It matches brush nickel. It's virtually the same thing. And now we're going to select our swing direction. And these graphics help to know. We simplify the terms here. We say whether the doorknob is on the left or the right, and whether or not you push or pull to open the pantry. And so this is the next step is our jamb width. Most common is the 4 9/16, but if you've got thicker walls built out of 2x6s, for example, you would need to get a 7 1/4 inch wide jamb. But most common is 4 9/16 for interior doors. And so now we proceed to checkout. You'd enter of course, your information. It'll tabulate your total. And that's it. So you know that there's a lot of options. It's really fun to check it out. Thanks for watching the video.